name prepared. I told you get the book. I'm trying to help him, bro. Like, swear. All right.
Welcome back to Cowboys Run Club. Your crew's favorite crew, man. We finally in the building, man. You know how we do. We always late in the building, man. We got week 3, the Bears, man. It's the OG. It's Steve O. It's True Rick. I'm Dre. I don't know if that's T. Diddy, man, in the dark, man, but
He called me
Steve
T
did it.
Diddy. He's sick. Oh, T
Steve did
Diddy.
it.
First he called me Low T, then he called me T Diddy. Man, hey man,
Steve did it.
I hear he keep getting me like this, man. He called me Low T. Call me Low T and then T Diddy, man. I'm sick of him, though. I'm sick of him.
man, hey, everybody is small on my screen right now, and I'm going through it. I'm so frustrated with this dang on computer, man. I'm ready to throw it out in the front yard. Tell
A MacBook would have never. A MacBook would have never.
them,
It
You
sound
wouldn't
like
know, man.
the
You ain't got one, man. You on
I
your
know.
does
phone.
the sound does the sound the tone sound
Yeah, on
good
this
anyway?
phone talking about a MacBook now. It's anything like your phone.
right.
The album cover.
Seriously. Hold on, man. I'm trying to hit the screen lords one time. So look, man, we
Sound
gonna
like the
ride.
the
Go ahead,
tone is
OG.
low or something.
Who mine is?
It just in general. Is it me hearing it?
Over.
My
What's
tone
coming,
on
bro?
that or low? I'm on my phone.
It just seems like the tone, all the tone is low. Does it seem like that to anybody else?
It was
No.
the person that got loud.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. It's good over here.
all right. What it do?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so we got the birds, man, coming in, man. I just wanted to kind of run down a few of the little stats that's out there, man, going into this game, man, against the birds, man. You got our last meeting, I guess we won at home 49, put the 49 burger on them in October of 22 last time we played them. 49-29, won that game. But going into the matchup, man, Dak Prescott, he has 549 passing yards and 2 touchdowns this season, while Caleb is coming in the game at 417 passing yards and 3 touchdowns this season. Also, we see CeeDee Lamb with 222 receiving yards, uh, and our running back Javonte's got 151 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. So all time we got the all time record in the series, 16-12. So I just wanted to kind of give y'all some information out there, give the people the information going into the game. But how y'all feeling, man? I'll start with OG, man. How you feeling going into this week 3 matchup with the Birds?
Well, there's a couple of things I was thinking about. First of all, Roma Doomsday, the second year player is playing well, starting to come out of the shell. What's scary is that DJ Moore hasn't as of yet. I'm a little nervous about the wide receiver play against the secondary. Being that Rome is playing well, DJ hadn't broke out well yet, and Caleb's not playing bad. So I hope it's a game where they don't break out on us, but because we're kind of weak on that back end, I'm a little nervous about that aspect of it. But I'm seeing another 40 burger. You know, we have to score, and like I said, our weakness is kind of their strength. So we'll see.
Mm. Yeah, y'all agree with that assessment, Steve?
Yeah, kind of man. Concerned with DJ Moore with the receivers. Wondering if our secondary can get back to playing in the form that we did with the Eagles on the road, man. I'm looking for a bounce back in that because they do have two good receivers in Odunze and DJ Moore, and we kind of contain them and keep them under wraps, man. We can hopefully get a pick out of her somewhere, man. I think shootout if the defense doesn't look, and I think that favors us because they are missing a Pro Bowl cornerback. So I'm looking for a big game out of our receiving core and Dak Prescott.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? How you feeling, Crew Rick? How you feeling, man? Going into his game, man. Do we see this as a guaranteed win, or
Sure.
Rick loves the
Hey,
bet?
You
bro.
ask me shit.
Hey, bro. Why did he just like he was there and then he just blinked and he was gone, bro?
Yeah, man.
He was like,
Hey,
yeah,
That's
that's
the
funny, dog.
that-
That's funny. But
that's
you
what
know,
you
I
get.
mean,
Look,
That's what you get
that's
on
the
Ball
Charlotte.
Night Club.
yeah, dog, that's funny. He was just out of there. So, like,
So we gonna shoot
when
that
I think
season.
about this team, yeah, I see shootout. Me personally, I see shootout from the jump. Honestly speaking, yeah, shootout. I thought that they coming in. I think that they do have the ability to light us up. And one thing that we've struggled with these first two games is quarterback containment on the run, and Caleb will get loose on you. You know, he'll get loose. He's one of them wiry guys who he can get loose, throw it on the run, and DJ Moore can get behind you, and so can Roma Dooms. And they like John said, their strengths are our weaknesses. If we don't contain Caleb, he's gonna run all over us just like Hurts did and just like Russell does. So that's where I think that this is to be another 30 to 40 game. I'm taking the over. Like it'll be a 40 burger and they'll drop 28 or 32. We'll pull away late in this game, but it is kind of fearful. I am kind of skeptical coming in, and we're the underdogs. So
Yeah, we
evidently,
1 point dogs. 1 point
yeah.
dogs.
So evidently Vegas sees something, what I mean, there for us to be underdog, for us to be dogs, even as well as Dak has played, and us being 1-1, and them being 0-2, we're still the dogs. So they probably see something there. You know what I mean? And this is a game that we can't lose coming off that Giants game. But I don't see us losing. But do we have the capability? Yeah, it's ain't. I don't have the same optimism as I did going into the Giants game. I don't feel the
Mm,
same way. I don't feel the same
I,
way. It's like it's just really
that
gonna be a
might be a
toss up.
good thing.
I just think they dangerous right now. I think they wounded, reeling, and hurt. They just got 52 hung up on them on the road against Ben's old team. They've been getting talked about. They 0-2. They need a win. They desperate for a win, and they desperate to come out and play better than that last game. You see, the two things can happen. Either we can step on them while they're down, kick them while they're down, and talk some out, or hang in, let them hang in, and it can get dangerous.
Hmm.
you don't put them on death row. Bird fans already going through it, man. They don't put them on
They
down.
are.
Put them out. Yeah, put them
They
out.
are
They are. I was
they
just
are
talking to one
depressed
today.
right now. They are depressed right now.
My man
They see
said
his offense.
they
They're
in a
like,
low spot, but if they beat Dallas, the season turns around. If they beat Dallas, is what I
Mm,
was told
mm,
today
yeah,
It
you know
mm.
how
does.
that goes.
by a
It
Bears fan.
does. It does.
You know how that goes.
I mean, I agree with that. Like, if they beat us, it's like because even though we're 1-1, you can look at us and still see that we're capable of winning games. You know what I mean? Like, even though it was just the Giants, they watch us. Don't think that the NFL hasn't had a little bit of notice that if you don't come to play, Dallas is going to beat you. This ain't the 6-win team that everybody thought was going to be bad. We're running the ball. Dak is playing amazing this year. Our offense looks more inept this year than it did last year. So this
Man,
ain't
we
the
let
same
Russell
Dallas
Wilson
team.
get down there 500 yards.
Yeah, but we also was able to pull that game out when last year that's a game that we would have
That's
lost.
because that's the Giants. If it was anybody else with halfway decent team and coaching, we would have lost that game.
Yeah,
But
It's just
also,
we just put
that's like you look at that game with the Giants and you wipe the sweat off your brow, and then you turn around and you looking at Ben Johnson, like, oh, wow.
yeah, but you also
Ben
know in that
Johnson ain't
same
gonna
case,
do nothing.
nah, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, so I mean, honestly speaking, like when you watch that's a different type of like that's Malik Neighbors out there. And you know, Russ, like, even though Russ ain't what he used to be, he's capable of giving you that. That is still a Super Bowl Russ. Like, he looked
Russ
like
was
the
never
old
capable
Russ.
of giving 500. He was not throwing
Man,
500. That's his
but when
career
you th
high.
when you think of the long ball, Russ is in that top conversation of those throws that he made. Russ is in those conversations.
You are,
Yeah,
and you
he
do
brought it up.
you give up one of them, but you don't give up
Yeah,
3 of them and 4. You don't let them keep doing it. You
but
don't
we
let
Hey,
Russ
know
keep
speak.
that.
cooking.
But we
Hey,
know that those are our soft spots, though, bro. Like, is he capable of doing that? Yeah, it's surprising because
Nah, we came
he's
from
a
the
shell
Philly
of
game
himself.
talking about how they shut down Smith and Brown, talking about how good the secondary was playing and everything to turn around and give up
Yeah,
a nickel. I can't
we
say that
missed
we gave up a
Deron.
nickel all because
Deron's
Bland
gone.
is out there. We
hey,
give up a
man,
nickel
look,
because of one guy's out. We in trouble. We in
I
real,
mean,
trouble.
real,
right now, Bland's the best corner we got right now, so we're out on top corner. Trayvon's not the top corner on this team no more.
real quick, fun fact before we get past here, real quick. We
Chicago's
talking
was
about
at their
that.
top corner. They ain't gave up a nickel.
Yeah, they haven't. They haven't. Well, what's their safeties looking like? Their
Yeah,
safety, their
they
safeties
got
together
a
there
bunch of
going.
injuries. They got a bunch of
Yeah, they
injuries
do.
going into the game. Couple of their
So we know our
DBs is
safeties is
out.
trash.
Real quick, check this out, man. On that Malik Neighbors we was talking about, but it's funny that we brought that up on that play where he
Uh-huh.
scored within that 26 seconds on that play.
Mm-hmm.
They clocked him at 22 miles per hour.
That's fast as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. So my point to that one is I looked at that when they clocked that and I was like, well, who was back there on that? I know the safety, but who was the DB back there? But regardless, I said, oh, well, man can't run with a cheetah.
Yeah, no matter who it is. And Trayvon ain't fast no more, bro. Trayvon's
Right.
not fast no more, bro.
That's my
That's
point. With
done.
the injuries and him just coming off that, dude was running 22 miles an hour. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know that I could expect him to keep up with that, man. That's insane. That's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He was
hard to
gone,
do
man.
in zone concepts. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta have speed. You gotta have a pass rush in the zone. But see, that's the thing the coach gotta understand. You gotta get your pass rush going. You gotta have your corners ready to go. Your safeties gotta be on point because they gotta cover the top. You gotta have range. You can't
Yeah.
just go out there. You know, speed is really on. The speed is cool, but it's more so technique. You know what I'm saying? You never really all the way defensively seen Deion Sanders 4-2 on display. You know what I'm saying? It was straight
Right.
technique.
Right. Yeah. So, and it scares me about that Chicago, like I said, because yeah, I was talking about Ben Johnson, but the offense is totally different, man.
Yeah,
It's hardwired, man. It's a lot different than that Giants offense. It's designed to be fast and score a lot of points, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because Caleb usually kind of gets started fast and early, and then in the second half he be tapering off and doing silly shit. So if we
Yeah,
can
you can pick him
contain him
off.
early
it's
and
true.
force him into mistakes and dial up a pass rush, and I think we'll be all right.
That's
And
true.
run the
That's true.
ball, of course, run the ball, control the clock. I think we'd be good.
I think they got left tackle issues too, don't they? They line allowed a few sacks and I don't think they line there in the trenches. I don't think they are strong right there. So
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a chance to do something like as far as with Eberflus, his system really don't draw up blitzes. It seemed like he's more of rushing the four and hoping somebody get there.
Yeah.
So You know, so that's a part of what he does.
Yeah,
But you coming to the point where, and you also coming to the point where he knows this personnel too. So
yeah,
maybe even though and knowing the personnel and being able to being knowing Ben Johnson, you also coached against Ben Johnson for years too. So like there's going to be a little familiarity there. So he knows Caleb's tendencies. He knows these things. So I'm thinking hopefully we have a little upper hand. You know what I mean? Just like no different than if you think Dan Campbell last week didn't know what was going on with that team or Ben Johnson's tendencies, that's why he was able to drop 50 on us. You know what I mean? Like they know what's going on there. So I'm just hoping we get a little edge up there too.
yeah.
Eberflus can
One
come in and be
thing
like,
to
hey,
that, and the only thing to that, Caleb Williams also knows Eberflus' system.
Yeah,
yeah, that's the other side of it. You're right.
That's the other side of
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
So it comes down to
yeah.
your personnel, man. Who got the better talent?
I think that we do on offense. On the offense, what I mean. I definitely think that way on offense.
We need a road
but
win. So they
but
better come back.
you
And
don't
another
think
thing,
defensively,
uh I don't know. I mean, no. I mean, defense on the line maybe, but outside of our front four, what we got?
I'm
I mean,
saying
Trayvon's some shit.
we didn't allow no 52 to get put up on us.
I mean, are the Lions capable of putting 52 on us with
Right
that
now.
defense? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The Lions are still capable of putting 52 up on us. Russell never dropped 40 on us. So I mean, are the Lions capable of that? Most definitely. You know what I mean? How much they drop on us last year? What they drop
they
on
got
us last year? They put
but
numbers up
I'm
on us
not
last year.
I'm not speaking in regards to us playing Detroit. I'm talking about Chicago.
Yeah, yeah.
Defense
But I'm
versus
saying
defense.
defense versus defense. Defense versus defense. I'm gonna say that they may be even. They may be even.
They missing some corners too, man. They missing some linebackers. They missing some corners. They got some pertinent people out. There's some imperative pieces out on their defense. We do too, but not as much as them, man. If you look at that injury report, man, it's about 8 to 9, 10 people on that damn injury report.
Yeah, but shit, healthy. Shit, our
Yeah,
secondary
they at
healthy
home
is
though.
still
Lions play
trash.
better at home.
Yeah, and against the Cowboys, they're gonna play better. You think Caleb Williams don't want to beat the Cowboys? Against us, they're gonna play better. This
Yeah,
is a game where Caleb Williams might come in and come and actually show out because it's the
we are
Cowboys.
not
National
getting
television.
ready. We are not getting ready to lose to Chicago. If we lose to Chicago, you might as well say the season's a wrap. If you can't go
Say,
out here and be, if you can't go out here and your quarterback is playing how he's playing in the first 2 games, CD is CD, GP is GP. Like our offense is him. And if you can't go into this Chicago team that just got a 50 piece put on them, and you can't go, I
Hmm.
don't care where it's at.
spicy.
You can't go in there and win that game, then we might as well just throw out the season.
I agree
All
with
this
you.
good stuff we're saying about our Cowboys, all this, as far as the offense, I understand our defense, but we just added a piece to our defense as well. We don't know. We don't know what Clowney's going to bring to this now. It seems like he already has a little chemistry with Kenny Clark. So we got to see what that brings as well. That's another piece. That's another
Yeah.
piece.
Well,
I
And then
and
our
to
mean,
add on to
secondary
that,
is
Dirk.
hit. Yeah, yeah,
no,
right. Our secondary's hit. We hit back there. So, but what can we see? What can we do with the pass rush at and Clowney? So hey man, I ain't buying into this, man. We got to win this game. I'm
We
not I'm
have
not
to.
getting ready to. I understand what y'all saying, and
I
and,
mean,
and, and y'all
look,
going
I,
into it
I,
being objective. Y'all going
I was
into it being objective, but me, Man, we better
No, I
beat
just think we
them.
weak.
No, I'm not. I'm not going into it objective.
I do. I think we weak.
I don't think they gonna beat.
Okay, you think we
I don't
weak?
think they're
You
gonna
think
beat
we
us.
weak? But hold on, OG. You think we weak? But when we go down the schedule, did you count this as a win or a loss?
A win.
Win.
Okay, so that's all I need to hear. Regardless
I
of
still
if we
think it's a
weak or
Yes.
win.
not, we gonna get to them games where we counted them
Yes.
as L's. This one right here, we need to win this.
Yeah,
No,
Weak or not.
that's a
we have no
fact.
choice. We have no choice. But we have
I
no
mean, you
choice
can
mainly
bounce
because the
back. You
back
can
end of
go
our
do this
schedule.
and that.
But to think that we can't lose this is ludicrous. To think that we can't lose
Oh,
this, we can lose this game.
there it is.
We
Yeah, we can
shouldn't,
definitely lose this
but
game.
it's very easily for us to go in there and get outplayed.
I don't feel the same confidence going into this game that I felt going into New York. I don't. I don't
I
feel the
agree with
same
that too.
confidence because we have trouble containing
That's
the quarterback, and Caleb will run.
the
Like
fucked up
every
part about it
quarterback
is
that we
that
played
is
has
we
But
run.
felt
see,
better off a loss than we do off a win.
but see,
Mhm.
the things that we worried about can be fixed. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? From week to week, it can
right.
be fixed. The back
What
end, getting, be
you can't
having
fix your secondary
miscues. Why not?
because the same players that's back are been fucking up for years. At what
Yeah,
point do we
Donald been
understand that that's just them? That's just
Donald
Donovan. We've been asking
Now
him
we
to
he's
got
been
fix
some
getting
that
beat
new
for a
players.
long
for
time.
Yeah,
years.
you talking about Malik and
Yeah,
Dono.
Malik and Donovan. Yeah, they've been getting beat for
Yeah,
years. They've been drums.
like
They've been drums
drums,
for a while. They've been
like
drums for a
drums.
while, bro.
What I'm
For a
saying
while,
though,
bro.
it
But
can be
they
fixed.
come
You
down to
got
pump.
you got players on the team that are better than them. You got your Wanye Thomases
Why won't they put him
who
in?
should be starting. You got Malik. You
And
got Bell who should be playing starting safety. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it can
I
be
agree.
fixed, but you gotta put your personnel out there. You gotta understand who's the ball players on your team and who aren't. Who's better, who's aren't. We can't be playing this favoritism shit. We can't be playing the game because we paid them. That's who plays. No, it's all about football. Put football in perspective and use the guys that can play, man.
But
And
you
and
asking
the
a
thing and
tiger to
the
change the
issue
stripes,
too
bro.
is communication on the back end. We have to understand the concept of the zone to run it properly. You gotta communicate. You gotta know what you're doing pre-snap. You can't still be talking and they about to snap the ball. It's already have to be understood what to do. Hell, you niggas is professionals. Like play zone, bro. Understand your concepts. Communicate. What are you out there
Yeah,
doing in practice?
Or you asking a
right.
tiger to change the stripes, because we've
Same
been saying this for years.
phone.
And
I don't want to hear
when
that
you
shit,
mentioned,
Reef. I don't want to
no,
hear that shit,
no,
Reef. Cause
no, look,
we didn't already seen this secondary ball out, man.
when, when,
Well, you got two all pro corners.
yeah, one, and one's a shell
Now
of
you got
itself. Like,
two.
no,
You
no,
got two. We might
one's
be coming
gone.
back. Stay tuned.
Oh, okay, I mean, hopefully so. But at the same time, when that ball goes in the air, he don't have the speed that he used to. Like we just gotta be honest about that. He don't have the speed, and
I'm not
understandably,
worrying about the two.
understandably. But the balls are going over his head, bro, and that's the
Bro, you
problem
keep
they're
talking
getting
about
behind.
speed. Bro, Terrence Newman was fast.
And Terrence
You
Newman
worry
was
about
getting
speed.
burnt. Roy Williams was
Absolute.
getting
My
burnt.
point. My point.
Roy Williams was getting
Speed
burnt.
don't
That's
mean
technique.
nothing, man.
In today's league, speed is everything. Malik Neighbors, what John say? Malik Neighbors ran 22 miles per hour. You can't stay with that. Xavier Worthy, these guys out there are
Man,
block
there's
burgers.
plenty of players that can run for 22. And the Turpin can do it, but he ain't out there burning people every play.
He should be. He
He's
should be.
not, because it ain't about speed. It ain't
That's,
about that. It's a whole lot of 4.2s out there. You said me 4.2s at the combine and half of them they didn't even make a team.
I mean, I agree with that. I can agree with that. But if
4.4s
somebody
and shit. 4.3s.
so so my thing is that
Dave
you
Blue on
mentioned
our squad right now, and he can't even get on the field.
that's what I was about to ask. That's what I'm getting to. So you
Put
have
him in.
a you have a right, put him in, but you have um when you mentioned the Wanye Thompson, these players are better. this organization has never been one to sit the players who's been paid. I don't. We haven't seen a full season of Shotty yet, but it doesn't strike me as you're fucking up. You're gonna sit down. You know what I mean? Like cutting players that's fucking up consistently. This organization has never been that. So when you
You
say
seeing it? You seeing it with
put these
Mozzie
players
and
in,
Jaden Blue right now.
well, Mozzie, no, Mozzie just had players that are better than him. That's better. That's just totally like you weren't that good, so we have better options. This one is that we paid these guys. They've been here for a while. They're fucking up. If that was the case, Bell should have been back there. Wanye should have been back there already. If that was
Right.
the case, like it wouldn't be no why aren't they playing? It's just and when
Don't
it comes
Dono
to
got
Jaden
that C
Blue,
on his jersey?
yeah, he might be a good locker room guy. Yeah, he might be a good locker room guy. But Jaden Blue,
That
Cool.
ain't got C
honestly, like Jaden Blue, I like Javante. I don't think that I don't know. I wouldn't sit Javante right now. I wouldn't sit him. Like I don't care
at
how
all.
good Jaden
No,
Blue is,
no.
unless not Javante's playing ball. So like as good as Jaden Blue
I,
is, I
he
still
still need
say
a
keep
break. You can still
Javante
run
in.
Blue in to give him a breather. Let Blue see what he got. Give him a little
You don't
screen
know
here and
what
there.
he
Give him
can
a
do
little
because
draw.
You
See what
don't.
he can do.
he's too inconsistent in practice. That's what he's not even playing.
Yeah, but our run game hasn't been the question that it was last year
But
or
dang it,
before. Like what
you
you
said the
say?
run game ain't been what?
No, it ain't been what it was. Javante has more touchdowns in his first two games than any running back has since the Zeke era. You know what I mean? So you think about that. Javante's been showing his ass, bro. Like even if Blue was there, we're cool on the run game. Like our offense isn't
Yeah,
so much a question. Our offense isn't so much the question, bro. Like when you look at our offense right now, you're not saying we need to get better. There's other guys that are better than other guys. It's his defense, and it's really a problem. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it seems like once we solve one problem, we have another one. You know what I mean? We saw stopping the run. We saw stopping the run, and now we're getting torched. Running backs aren't beating us. Now it's got quarterbacks on feet. Okay, if we stop that, then what happens? Do
That's
teams
what
start
Rick was
running it
trying
again?
to tell you, man. That's what Rick
Yeah,
was trying to tell you when you was trying to convince us of the D ends by committee.
yeah. What the quarterbacks will
Trading
run
one
on
problem
us?
for
The
another.
running backs will go. Yeah, but
Nah,
that's our DNs
you
aren't the problem. It's our DNs are the
You
problems.
trade one
Where's
problem.
our line? Where's our linebackers are slow. And we get anything past the D line is a question right now. But our D line is solid, bro. Like regardless of how we feel about our D line is solid, bro.
They
That's a
still not
good
getting pressure
defensive
though.
line right now.
The D
yeah,
line
we
wasn't
got
getting
to
consistent
get
pressure on the Giants. They was
right.
Yeah,
not.
bro. Why Russell's running because
They
he
was
has
not.
pressure.
I just watched the
He
game again
wasn't
today.
running.
Russell and them's running because they have pressure. All
Nah,
these quarterbacks are going because
He
these pockets
wasn't
are
running.
collapsing.
nah,
Who led the team in
nah.
rushing? Who led the team in
Russell
rushing?
wasn't running.
Ru-
How many yards he had?
Scatterboo.
How many yards he had? How many yards Russell had?
Probably 15.
44, something like that.
45. I'm pretty sure he got close to 50. I'm pretty sure he got close to 50.
Yeah, about
so
to
he had that one big
He's
design
scatterboo.
run.
That's what I'm
Towards
saying.
towards the end of the game. Towards the end of the game, he had that big run
Yeah.
towards the end of the game too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got close to 50. That's a lot for a quarterback, bro. 2 weeks in a
He
row.
he had 23 yards.
Hmm?
Stop it.
Yeah, he
That's
ain't
all
do
he
that
had.
much down running.
That's all he
Who had
had. That's
23?
all he
He
had.
ain't do that
23.
much down running,
He
Oh,
man.
had
well, I'm
3
wrong. Yeah.
carries for 23 yards. Stop
Oh
it.
well, I'm wrong then.
Stop
I
it.
stand
Over there
corrected.
Who,
smoking that,
Russell?
over there smoking that unfreak black,
Yes,
don't you know what you
Russell.
talking about?
Russell.
He's sick. He's sick. Pretty black. He's sick. Yeah, but I thought he read a little bit more. I guess my eyes deceived me when I watch these highlights.
Nah, you
My eyes was
tripping,
deceiving
gang.
me, man. My
You
eyes
look,
was deceiving me. I'm taking the Caleb over 30. I'm telling you that. I'm taking Caleb over 30.
What, rushing yards?
man, you need to
We've
play real
been
foul,
doing
man.
a
That'll
good
kill
job of
all that.
keeping them in the pocket, man. It's just that we got to be able to make that tackle or make that play once they ain't got nowhere to go with the ball.
Bro, our linebackers are slow. Linebackers are not
Yes,
sideline to sideline.
they are.
They
And
are
again,
slow,
we
They
bro.
and
weak.
So when
again,
that
dog,
pocket
we
collapse, they
got
coming.
one. They won't play him. This nigga's crazy, dog. He keep trying to stick with Sanborn. I know that's his guy and all, but he need to let him go. You need to let
Sanborn is slow.
Will foul. You need to let Murray get in there, man,
I
and work,
agree.
man.
Sanborn
It's
slow.
something we ain't
Murray
seeing
slow.
though. It's something we ain't
Clark
seeing as to
slow.
why they ain't playing though.
I think it
That's
just ain't
what.
his guy.
If Demo's healthy, it's totally different. It's totally different.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
Demo's
yeah.
healthy right now, well, we'd be having a different conversation because we're good. We're good with that speed because we have that then. But Sanborn is slow, Murray's slow, Clark extra slow. You know what I mean? Like, will they hit
He's
you?
weak.
Yes. Yeah, he's weak. But they're slow. So when that pocket collapsed, everybody's chasing. You know what I mean? And that's a problem for us. Our safeties aren't crashing down. Our safeties are turning around with their backs to the ball a lot of times and still getting beat. So that's where a lot of our problems are coming in at, man. It's just the fact that we're getting beat after the pocket collapses. So we're getting pressure and then somebody's letting it go because they can't cover for too long back there because they slow as shit. You know what I mean? They slow as shit, so everybody's getting past them. You know what I mean? Or either the quarterback's getting loose on them.
You can't
I
guard nobody too long though in this league.
I mean, I agree with it. I agree with it.
Everybody
You
get
know what I mean?
paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do
That's
agree.
right.
But
That's right.
but Dre made a point. Dre made a point when he was talking about winning these games. Is that I think this is a game we have to win, and I say that mainly because this is a must-win game. Can we lose it? Yes, but this is a must-win game because you got teams like Minnesota who's missing their top quarterback, who can potentially lose some games. You have you right now these are the striking games because on this back end of this season we have no room for error, so that puts more pressure on us right now if we're potentially playing for a wild card spot. You know, in all honesty, that's what we're playing for. Jaden Daniels is hurt. He's hurt right now. These teams have the potential to lose. We need to be winning these games. You have to win these games because that last 8 games of the season is brutal, brutal.
Yes,
The
sir.
league stuck it to us. The league stuck it to us on these last 8. So we got to take advantage of these right now. You have to take advantage of this game. You
Yeah.
can't lose to the Bears. You can't lose to the Bears.
Cannot. So sorry,
Cannot lose.
Bethany, it's not
Yeah.
going down. Okay.
We are in trouble. Who said
Regardless,
that
I don't care if
earlier?
we
Who said that
win. I
earlier?
don't care if we win by a walk-off 70-yard field goal by Aubrey. With down 2. They not. A
I'm
win
cool.
is a win.
I'm cool winning every game of the season like that. I don't give a fuck as long as we win.
Yeah. A
With the
win
Super
is
Bowl,
a
all the way to the
win.
Super Bowl like that. I'm
Me
cool
too.
with it every game. You know, if Aubrey has to win
Me with
every
yeah.
game for us like that, I don't care. Like at this point, I do not care at all. Like I just want to win now, man. I just
Let's switch up, man, and let's get into a little overreaction or real talk. That's what we're gonna call this, man. It's overreaction or real talk. So, whenever you say what it is, man, make sure that you elaborate on your what you're standing on. Overreaction or real talk. So let's try it, man. With the first, we're gonna try to do these from week to week, and just try to flip them around, change them around. But first one we gonna do, man, and see how it go, man. Overreaction or real talk. Kenny Clark and Jadavion Clowney will have the same or more sacks than Michael Parsons by the end of the year.
total them two total.
Overreaction.
Yeah, combined.
Play so
Huh?
Micah's
Overreaction.
numbers for the Packers or what Micah produced for us last year.
No, what
This
Michael
year.
did at the Packers.
Okay, Micah's numbers this year. Micah's numbers this year. Okay. Um, overreaction.
Expound.
Okay. Go ahead, Rick.
Overreaction.
I thought Rick was going.
Kenny
Yeah.
Clark's playing defensive tackle. I don't think. in the middle that he's going to have as much pressure. He's basically stopping the run right now. He's going to get his sacks. I know he got 1.5 or 2. He's going to get his. Jadeveon Clowney is not coming in as a pass rusher. They are bringing him in as a run stopper. They want him to set the edge because they feel our ends is not setting the edge in the run game. So he's primarily coming in as a run stopper. Will he get in and get a couple? Yes. Do I think Parsons is going to end up with more because he's in the defense where he got whatever other DN is on the other side from him in Green Bay, and they're going to cause havoc. Yeah. I think both of them to the other Gary is. Yeah, I think they're going. I think they can't double team him as much as they want to because Gary's going to start eating, so they're going to have to swing back and leave him a little single.
And I agree with you there. I agree with you there because, like you said, at the defensive tackle position, there's only a few D tackles that really cause havoc as far as sacks. You know what I mean? And one of them's retired right now. You know what I mean? So Clark, like Rick said, is there for the run game. Jadavian's there to set the edge. So I don't know. They haven't really, as far as Micah's snap count, he wants more snaps. They've been managing him right now. So I don't know what he can possibly do. His system, that Green Bay system right now is built for him to eat. He has a beast on the other side too, in Rashawn Gary. So he's set up to have more to have better numbers than them two combined. His just setup is like I'm not saying it's him. It's just that he's in a really good spot, overall, just for him to be successful. So for them two, yeah, I think that he'll have more numbers than them two.
Right now. Right now, I'm gonna say real talk. Later on, I'm gonna say reaction. Only saying real talk right now because I believe Clark and Michael both got 1 sack on the year. One of the two. They got the same amount of sacks on the year right now.
Kenny got one. Kenny got one, and Michael got 1.5.
Yeah,
Kenny got 1.5. He had that half sack against Philly, and he got that sack last game.
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't count. They ain't give it to him. He only got 1. I looked it up.
They gave it to.
They gave it half to him.
Awesome.
No, they gave it to the whoever was on the top. Kenny Clark was down low. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking at his stats. He only has 1. He only has 1 sack for the year. And Michael got 1.5. Michael got 1, so Michael's up a half right now. But finish your points, real talk. You said real talk.
Yeah, real talk right now. Overreaction later on. Of course, just what y'all said, the reason why Michael he'll eventually get more snaps. He is a pass rusher, primarily a pass rusher, and he ain't doing no podcast. He's trying to stay focused.
Ain't that a bitch?
Mark.
Yeah, you want to get out there and do that shit. Now you want to shut up. Yeah, that kills me. Now you leave. You want to leave, man. That's just fake as hell, man.
He's a Mark.
He's a double agent, bro. You gonna come over here and do all that shit, but you gonna get out there and act like yeah, dog. That a bitch.
So y'all see Michael. So y'all see Michael getting more than 14 this year?
No.
He gonna get stuck with his jersey number. Fuck him.
He got 1.5. But I know everybody ain't trying to talk about it, but we got to talk about it because the defense seems like it's the weak link, and we seem like we're still looking to try to get to the quarterback a little bit. So I mean, it has to be discussed, man. I don't know why everybody want to say, don't discuss them and all that, man. I ain't hearing none of that. I'm gonna discuss what I want to discuss. So I'm just saying,
I feel a little different about it.
So hold on. Let me make this point real quick. Let me make this point. I just think Kenny Clark, man, he's already. They saying he's leading the team in pressures. I understand he's there to stop the run. Kenny Clark is.
Yeah,
he leading the team in pressures. So he really had at first game he could have. At first game, he should have had that sack. He tripped up a little bit, and I think Osa came over to Marshawn or somebody came over top of him and got it. So really, he should be 2 for 2.
You gotta get them. Almost don't count shit, horseshoe and hand
Almost
grenade.
don't
Go
count,
get
but
him.
all I'm saying is we ain't seen a D tackle that's been able to do that. He's pressuring more than what we had at that position or whatever. Understand he's trying to stop the run, but he's pressuring more and he's getting to the quarterback. So I can see him. Is he going to have 10 sacks now? I don't see nothing like that. But if you combine him with Clowney and y'all saying he's there we picked him up to stop the run. From when I was listening to him last week when he came in, he said he moves forward. I understand he knows how to set the edge and want to get over to the run. But to me, he said, I move forward. And the last time he was moving forward, he got 9.5 sacks at Baltimore. The reason why his sack total went down in Carolina, the reason why his sack total went down in Carolina, 5.5, is because they was dropping him in coverage. He ain't like that. But he's saying, Eberflus is saying, I ain't gonna have you dropping back. I'm gonna have you doing what he does best.
Yeah, because that's Eberflus
if he likes to move forward, everybody got 9.5. How y'all saying he's just there to stop the run?
Eberflus system, everybody goes forward.
Huh?
The whole D line, Eberflus system, the whole D line goes forward. It's kind of similar to Dan Quinn's. That's why they got your boy Crab.
And my thing with that is I'm in the middle. I think it's very possible that Clark and Clowney, and that was going to be my point. Listening to Clowney the other day, sounds like to me that Eberflus is guaranteed that he's going to be able to rush the quarterback and get sacks. That like he's told him, I'm gonna let you go free. I'm gonna turn you back. That's what it seems like from what Clowney's saying. He's giving the green light to, man, I'm not gonna hold you back. I'm gonna let you attack. So I think it's possible.
AI John's back.
And something else to go
I
with.
was looking at Dre's face. I could tell he was waiting for it. Dre leaned up in the camera and everything. He's like, "Oh, I'm waiting for it." I'm like, "Man,
Something else to go
act right, John. Act right,
Carson
John, man. Dre's waiting for it."
He's not playing a lot of snaps now. He's regulated right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You know,
how much are we
y'all remember
expecting
when y'all used to be on the cell phone? Y'all know back in the day on the landlines. Y'all know back in the day on the landlines when the thunderstorm, when it was raining and stuff. Your phone used to.
Well, is it static enough?
How much y'all expecting out of a man in his 12th year? What? Yeah, do y'all think he's still getting 9.5 in his 12th year?
No.
I think he can. So look. My thing is
2
that
years
it's
ago he was in his 10th year and he got 9.5.
Man, don't come out with them expectations. Man, y'all gonna get top over.
Yeah.
Get his feet up under him.
I'm with you, Steve, on that one. Like you said, you got temper expectations.
We don't know if he's
temper
in game shape.
He's all right. He's gonna be solid. He's great for the locker room. He's gonna make some plays here and there. We just went and got D-Law back.
That's good. Yep, and that's a good comparison, Steve. That's a really good comparison. That's all it is, dog. We replaced him, man, because overall with
I ain't heard none of that, man.
That ain't bad though. That ain't bad though.
Everybody trying to downplay him
comparison.
and all that, man. I ain't heard none of that, man. I ain't heard none of that.
D-line no downplay though, bro.
Why would he still be
no, it ain't bad. That's what we need.
Yeah,
but I ain't expecting 10 sacks from Jadeveon Clowney. Nah, he's too. I don't expect 10 out of him. I expect him to make an impact. Make an impact.
I expect 8.
But you don't look at him as a player who might have something to prove.
Yeah, he could. He could. He very well could. He very well could. But I can't expect that from him.
but he's a dog too. So we know we're getting a dog.
So why
We
did
know
we
we're getting
go
a dog.
get him?
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that we expect him to come in
Shit,
and
we
make
should have
an
got him
impact.
2, 3 years ago. We waiting, we
I
late to
agree.
the party all the damn time. Shit,
All
we
the
gonna
time,
wait till
man.
nigga on his last leg.
Why did nobody else go get him?
It's like we was ready to go get Earl
Why is he
Thomas. We
still
waiting.
hurt? 2
No,
weeks
he
into
got
the
down
season.
there. He's done.
So we saying it's a bad pickup.
They said Earl was
Nah,
amazing.
man.
Hell no.
It's
Hell
gonna be
no.
I ain't
solid, but
saying
I
that.
think
I'm
you
just
was
saying
hyping
when
it a
Greg
little
get
bit
those.
too much. I
Nah,
think you hyping it just a little bit
That's where
too
I'm at.
much.
I think he's gonna
so
be
who?
solid. I just don't think.
So I think he's better than everybody on our DN right now at 32.
Mm,
I don't know. Against the run, maybe.
I can't
mm.
argue with that. I don't.
And we got young, squad. I
I
mean,
mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
It'll
saying
help.
what
he
they
is
can
better.
potential be. I'm talking about right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he can
I
help. Ain't
I
nobody
mean, we
negating
hope
that.
so.
But you
We hope
talking like
so.
he ready to come out here and get 10 sacks, and you know that. We not ready to do that.
To get sacks. We want Marshawn to get sacks. We want Sam to get sacks. We want Ezraku to get sacks. He's better than all of them right now.
We hope so. You hope so. He's a free agent
I
for a
hope. I
reason.
don't know.
I'm
I
not
Ain't
hope
holding
nobody.
you
so.
because I just watched us against the Giants get no pressure. The ends
Yeah.
didn't do.
Yeah, so I'm hoping he come
The
in
ends didn't do
and
nothing
do
against the
something.
Giants.
Exactly. That's my point. Now, am I
So
expecting 10, 11, 12
I ain't knocking
sacks?
what you
No,
said.
no, 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 no.
I
I'm
watched it. I
saying
didn't see.
7, 8. He can't get a 7 or 8.
I mean, so in our ends defense, in the defense of
I
our
don't know if he can
ends,
get 8.
they've been going to get some good tackles. They've been going to get some good tackles last
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah, they have. They have.
They've been going to get some good tackles, man. Like,
So
bro, Andrew,
no.
Man,
Make
so
plays.
be a good
Make
I get
man.
it.
plays.
Beat your
I get it.
man.
But you have a second
Make
year. You have a
plays.
second year, bro. You got a
Beat your
second year
man.
DN. But look, you got two DNs coming off knee injuries. So and one's a second year player and one's basically in his second year. Sam Williams because he got hurt. You know what I mean? Like you could say this is a full
We always
sophomore.
do that, man. I'm
I mean,
tired.
no,
I'm sick of
we
giving
got.
them the injury thing, man.
I'm
Dak
not
just
giving that.
came off a hamstring. Dak just came off he
Yes.
tore the meat off the bone, and he's out
I
there
get it.
balling,
I get it.
throwing darts out there. What we talking about here?
But also, but whoa. You're
Taking
saying
off
that he's
running for
throwing
14.
darts, bro. Look. That's why that was a shock, though, because normally Dak hasn't ran the ball. We've been talking about him running the ball since he snapped his fibula, since he snapped his shit. We've been asking him to run the ball. That's why that was such a big thing because it's like finally you heard what he said in the interview.
He's lean. He's
I'm not supposed to
lean.
run, bro. But he
He got
said
the
that in the
weight
interviews.
on. He was
Bro, they
fat.
told him not to run. Bro, they told him not to run. He said that in his interview. I've been told not to
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
That's what they were talking about. I've been told not to run, bro. Like they don't want to see him running the ball. He's
We knew
admitted
that
that.
though. We knew that last year coming to
Yeah,
the
we knew
Rams
that.
game.
But what I'm saying is that a leg injury versus him
We
balling with
already knew that.
throwing. But no, what I'm saying to Dre's point of Dak's hammy coming off the bone is that the fact that's not his arm. That's not his shoulder. He's still not running the ball like we want him to run the ball. He's still not running it. He took off once, but he's still not running it. These guys are DNs coming off knee injuries, and they are still young. So you have to temper your expectation. Is Jadeveon better? You would hope so. But Jadeveon was also a free agent. So to Steve's point of we have to have realistic expectations to say that he's better than to say that he's better, we don't know because he was on the sideline. Nobody else in this league was picking him up. So let's just be honest here,
Okay,
bro.
so all
Nealon,
right.
I agree
Nealon,
with that.
Nealon has
I agree with that.
Nealon, bro. Nealon's coming off
I
a
agree
knee
with that.
injury. Sam Williams is coming up. Both of them missed a season, bro. And then
So
Yeah,
why
they
would
are.
you
we're
Yeah.
go?
young.
So I'm
We're
just
young
saying
at
though.
DN, bro. We're young. Will he help? Yes, but let's not say that. Like when you say he's just better than everybody, expectedly, yes. You know what I mean? Because of his name, who he is, expectedly, yes. But do you know if he's going to have that impact? We don't. We hope so. We're hoping we get the
I
Jadeveon of
mean,
old.
yeah.
We're
I mean,
hoping
we
we
can
get the
say that.
Jadeveon of old. Yeah,
We
so we
can
just
say
have to have
that.
realistic. That's why. So that's why we go back to the real talk of overreaction. We can hope. You hope that he does, but you really hope, but you don't know. Could he come in and be a bust too? Yeah. And then we kneeling. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to taper back or put my young DNs stunt their growth. You got to hope that he has to come in the ball because I'm not stunting my DN's growth for a 32-year-old free agent. You know what I mean? When I got these young guys who's itching to play, we have to develop these guys. Jadavian's not going to be a
but they're
legacy
not
player. He's
making
not
the.
going to play.
They didn't make the plays.
Hopefully,
They
Jadavian can come in
they
and
didn't
coach him
make the
up.
plays this
Maybe he
last
can
year.
come in and
They
coach him
didn't.
up. Maybe he can come in there and coach
Yeah,
him
they
up.
say
Maybe
he's doing. He's
you
you
know what I
know, he's
mean.
making
Maybe
a
They
hell of
made
an
maybe
plays.
impression
slide
on
on
They
that.
everybody.
made plays against the Eagles.
Yeah, and I think Dre mentioned potential. So if we're not judging on potential, Jadavian is better. But I don't know if I have more expectation for him than I have for Nealon. We would hope we were already hoping that we can get 24 sacks, 26 sacks as a team by committee this year. We were hoping that. Now, if Jadavion's able to come in and help, yes. But if he's not playing, sit his ass back down too. You know what I mean? I'm not giving him more chances than I'm giving Nealon right now. I'm not believing in him more than I'm believing
He's
in
not
Nealon.
sitting
And
down, man. He's not getting ready to sit down, man. But we gonna see,
uh,
man. Let's get to
But
another overreaction.
does he does he start though? Because I don't know if maybe he's coming in for
Yeah, he
spot
might be on a
run.
pitch count. He might be on a
Yeah,
pitch count. He got ramp him up or whatever. But
bringing him in,
Kenny
bringing
Clark,
him in,
Kenny Clark, Kenny Clark was on
maybe
the pitch
bringing him
count,
in.
and
I'm
he still did his thing on his pitch count.
Well, I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
maybe running them in, during the game, but maybe running them in more in the fourth quarter. Some shit like that, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
We'll see what he'll do with Deuce's number, man. But another overreaction of real talk. Against Chicago, you will see CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens both with 100 yards in the game. Overreaction or real talk.
What was it? What was the
You
question?
see CeeDee Lamb and
And
Pickens with
Pickens
100
both with
yards.
100?
Yeah.
No.
Was you able to hear that,
Overreaction
Charlie?
no, what was it?
on
Overreaction
my
or real
end.
talk. Go ahead,
I will.
Rick.
I get overreaction. I would like to see that, but it could have happened in this last game with the shootout. But I think when he got a hot receiver, he feeds that hot receiver and stays on that side. I don't see them both getting 100. I think at one point in this season they are. I just don't think it's going to be this week. But although the Giants is down there, the Bears is down. They top 3 cornerbacks, I think, something like that. 2 of the 3 cornerbacks. So it's possible, but I don't think so. I think for real. I think we're gonna try to get if before both of them get 2. I see KaVontae getting 100 and one of them getting 100, and he's gonna keep trying to feed Fergie. Fergie gonna get his 50 or whatever.
You do know that without the 2 pass interferences, George could have had the 100 last week with CD.
Correct.
So say he don't get no pass interference in this game.
No, I say
He's gonna get a pass interference. He get pass interference every game.
yeah. That's the only thing gonna keep him from getting his 100. I wouldn't call it an overreaction though, because that's very much possible, especially on their secondary.
So
And
you calling real talk?
we ain't unleashed that shit yet. We ain't unleashed CD and Pickens yet. We ain't unleashed that yet.
Yeah.
We ain't quite unleashed that yet. You got a little taste last week, but it ain't hit just yet. It might hit in Chi-Town. It can hit in Chi-Town.
Yeah, buddy.
So the question. So with that said, so it's been making me think because we know that GP wants the ball, right? If you're Dak right now with how you watch how teams are playing them, who do you favor? GP or CD?
What? You know,
Man,
Who's ever
So
open?
getting the
who do you
ball.
favor? Yeah, who do you favor? Like Rick
I
said,
mean,
because
CD had
I was
11
thinking,
targets. GP had 9. I'm favoring them both.
oh,
answer the question, man. We got a question on the floor, man.
Whoever's open on play.
He over there forgot and got that freak mode.
who me? What
Yeah.
you talking about? Well, answer the question. No, I don't think it's gonna happen this game. 100 yards apiece, not at all. Now my phone was great day. I forgot, man. I ain't put my phone in the charger today, so I had to put my shit in the charger.
Sound like you
But
on the throne, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
nah, I'm walking around. I done walked away from my phone, bro. I told you I done lost my glasses, so I got these
I'm
little
funny.
headphones right now, though. So I can't talk on it because man, I was just unprepared today. So what I mean, blame my mind, not my heart.
Hey Terry,
What's
I
your
was,
thoughts, OG?
You said it won't happen this game. Do you see it happening at any point this season?
yes, yes, and I think it's gonna happen in the game that we need it. It's gonna be a close game against a big team. That because the way that Dak's playing this year,
Okay.
it's gonna happen. Like he is just like Dre said, 11 targets, 9 targets, and without the pass interference, that makes a difference. Same way against Philly, he had 2 of them against Philly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm realizing about him is I think he's better, he's shiftier than CD is. Like as far as he's harder to guard. You know what I mean? To get when he gets open, you know that you're beat. You know what I mean? CD goes out there, he's got a lot of yaks, but I think Pickens is gonna be the big play guy, the long ball guy. I think it's gonna be Pickens. He's 20 yards or more. He's the 20 yards or more guy. CD is the one you catch and they're gonna spin off you and the yak guy. But I think George Pickens is gonna be he's gonna be the big play guy, man. That's how big play
And
come
don't
from.
forget that offensive pass interference he had too that was weak. That was a
Hmm.
weak
Weak as
call.
hell. That was weak as hell.
It was a
Weak.
weak
Yes.
call right there, man.
Weak.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Bogus. You don't get that
overreaction.
call at home.
Yeah, I don't think it's overreaction at all. I think if we're going to, we're talking about burgers, we're talking about 40 plus points. If we're putting that up, we're earning the ball out. So it's very possible that they both have 100 and the Javante have 100. It's very possible
Ooh,
that all three
ooh,
of those things happen.
ooh,
All 3 of
ooh.
them get the dollar.
Does that
Everybody get a
happen?
dollar.
Hey,
Three
but hey,
plus
Very
but
dollar.
possible.
look,
Very
John,
possible.
Look, is that in a win though? Is that in a win?
Oh,
In a
I never
win.
I
In a
never
win?
thought
Is
the
that in a
Bears was
win?
going to beat us. I never thought they were going to beat us. Like I said, their strongness is our weakness, but I never thought they were going to beat us. I'm thinking of a 40-32 type of game, but I never
Mm-hmm.
thought they were going to beat us.
So you think that Javante? So you're going with the triple double. So
It's-
you think it's super real talk because you had a Javante getting 100 also.
hey man, it's very possible. I
Okay.
just
Yeah,
don't see. I
real
just don't
talk.
see Chicago to have a real strong defense. I think. I mean, I
Right.
think I think Gibbs and Montgomery combined for over 100, but that's just because that's what they do. It's very possible Javante can get 100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he's
And
itching
then
for
Yeah,
it.
we can
He's itching
break
for it.
one.
it's as if the weather's great though, fair weather.
Right,
If
right,
it's
right.
like some rain or
Right,
some
right, right.
storms
And
and
it's and that's
all that goes
and
out
that's
the window.
granted and that's granted they're giving the ball to 16 to 18 times. Like, granted they're giving him some push too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, last overreaction of real talk, man. I got plenty of them, but I'm gonna give one more. Is it an overreaction of real talk? It's more pressure. Dax has more pressure on this game than Caleb Williams.
Overreaction. Caleb Williams is
Overreaction.
was what
Overreaction.
Caleb Williams, the talk was he was close to being benched.
That's a bad
Really.
motherfucker right there. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a bad
really. The
motherfucker.
talk was he was close to being benched.
But if Dak loses this game,
Over
the
they
media is
0
gonna
and
be
2.
in.
There's gonna be more pressure on Dak.
Man,
It's always harder being a Cowboy quarterback.
They 0-2. They lose to us. They're gonna be 0-3. 2 of the losses at home. Dude's playing bad. He'll fuck around and get benched off at. I think he's under pressure right now.
Who they got backing him up?
Plus on.
Nobody.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. That's why he out there running wild like he in college.
But they threatened. Yeah, they threatened to put him down.
Yeah, all right.
It's a veteran behind him who's been in a few teams, not done anything. Strictly a backup.
Yeah.
But so when you mentioned Dak having pressure to win this game, as long as Dak plays well, he's good because Dak's getting praised right now because everybody sees the play. If he plays well and we lose, the pressure's not on Dak. It's not on Dak because he's been playing good this year.
Right.
Even in the Philly loss, ain't nothing you can say. The pressure's on the Cowboys. That's who the pressure's on. But if Dak plays well and we lose, that doesn't hurt Dak. I don't think because he's been playing well. They're just gonna
But
blame the
this
rest
ain't
of the team.
Philly though. This is Chicago. This ain't
Yeah,
Philly. This
it's
is Chicago.
But if he plays well, if him specifically plays well, if Dak specifically plays well and we lose, they're not
Yeah,
gonna
the
blame
defense is
Dak.
gonna catch. The defense is
They're
gonna
What
not,
if
catch
he
the heat.
plays
if he
bad?
don't, yeah. But if he don't, yeah. If he don't, the pressure. If you're talking both, if both to lose right now, Caleb Williams has more to lose. You're not gonna bitch that. Like
It's hard to
it's
me to
just,
picture Dak playing well in this game and we lose.
I mean, I agree, but you know what I mean. Stranger things have happened. I agree with you,
Me too.
but
Yeah,
stranger
but
things have happened. But you know, when you talk
they
about Dak,
too depleted. If Dak is balling and going nuts with CD and GP, uh, I think we winning that game.
Yes, sir.
yeah. But to go back to the question, Dak still don't have. Ain't nobody on Dak's ass. You know what I mean? Like Joe, we seen Joe Milton. You know what I'm saying? We seen him. Like
So you saying that's the same
Dak's
way?
safe. Dak's safe, bro. Dak's safe, bro. Dak's safe.
Dak
He's
playing
good.
ball though. Dak
Yeah,
ain't
I
got them
know.
problems.
No. But
What
the
are you
question
talking
was who
about?
has
Dak ain't.
no. What I'm saying is that to the question. The question was
Oh
who
yeah,
has the
yeah,
more
yeah.
pressure? Who has more pressure on him? So as far as pressure, it's on Caleb Williams. You come out there if both quarterbacks play bad and either one of them loses. If either one of them plays bad, that's still not no pressure on Dak. They're just gonna talk about it and talk about how they
Yeah,
can bounce back if our season over.
yeah, I can see that.
If Caleb comes out and plays bad, they know their season's over. They're gonna talk about is he the future? What do we do with him? Dak ain't got no pressure, bro. You know he's playing good ball. The Cowboys as a whole as an organization got the pressure. We
Well,
got
that's
it.
good.
They,
So Eberflus, get your lick back. You know
Eberflus
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
pressure.
Get your
Eberflus
lick back.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Eberflus got to get in there and get his lick back.
Yeah, go out there and show out, Flus.
Same shit
Get
I was
your
saying,
lick
Steve.
back.
All right,
Yeah,
man. So let's go on
straight
and
up.
end it out, man, with the scores, with your scores and your player of the game. It can be one player of the game, offense or defense. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, Rick.
Give me a second. Let me go next. I'm thinking on this one.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
All
OG.
right.
Man, I don't want to say. I don't want to go easy. I don't want to go easy. The easy thing would be the Dakota.
mm-hmm.
That would be the easy thing. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go offensive line. We're gonna keep him clean, man. He might not take a sack this week.
Outline player of the game. And what's your score?
Burger time. Well, this is if the weather's nice, 40 to 30.
Steve-O.
Dak Prescott, player of the game. 30 to 20. Cowboys.
You ready, Slick?
Yeah. 31-23. Let's go, CD.
I'm gonna go GP. Player of the game,
GP, are you with me?
What score?
45.
Yeah, man, go nuts, man.
There came out
Go
at
nuts then,
45.
Dre.
45.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I got to
45.
get Aubrey some
Sure, go nuts
points.
then.
I got to get Aubrey some points. 45-24. Yeah. Cowboys, man. I'm
We gonna
homer
make them
this
pass
week.
the sticks?
Yeah, I'm
Coleman
homer.
You gonna
Dre.
make them pass the sticks?
I'm homer this week.
Pass the stick
Homer
for
Dre.
21, Lamar.
That shit
Yeah.
I'm
on.
with that.
Yeah.
21 will
I'll
pass
be
the sticks.
right.
Yeah.
It don't matter when you
Yeah.
get 21, as long as you get
Pass the
21.
stick.
We grew up calling getting
Man.
shitted on, boy. You got boo boo, bro. You got shitted on. That's what we call
What
it,
Pass the
shitted
you
sticks,
on.
got,
man.
Terry?
What I got, I'm gonna go here. 38, 31.
Player of the game.
Javante. I'll be different. He breaks 100 this game. He breaks he breaks 100 like John said.
I'm with that.
He's itching.
With
He's
that,
been itching for it, man. And last two games, he's upped his play. The last two games, yes, it was against a lower opponent, but that's what that's what I want my running back to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
with
against a
that.
lesser opponent, but I want my running back to show out the games he's supposed to show out, and still play solid in the games that have better defensive fronts. You
And
know
get
what I mean?
these sacks up defense.
He's getting. I think he's
let's
getting comfortable with the
go,
offensive
man.
line too. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guyton, man. Step up, man. Hoffman, man. Do your thing, man. In the absence of BB. BB, get well, man. Get well, man. We got to do
Yeah,
it.
Heal up.
And Shotty, we ain't going to allow you to have this more penalties again, man. So make sure they get cleaned up in this game, man, because it was about 12 or 13, and we keep talking about the offense. But, hey, we let you slide on this win with all them penalties. Because if we would have lost it, we would have targeted that as a conversation piece right there.
Yeah.
So clean that up, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
So there you have it, man. Cowboys
Get your lick back, Luke.
Yeah, get your lick back, man. You got Crew Rick, you got Steve-O, you got Young Terry, you got OG, and I'm Dre, man. All five of the crew, Cowboys drawing uncut. The realest Cowboys drawing uncut. Yeah, ain't no other rolling uncut out there better than this. We the crew. Yeah. Argue with your mama.
You thought you was the mom, we the mom. Niggas can't beat us or see us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Cowboys drawing uncut.